Hello YouTube and welcome to a new Techsloth video. I finally got my very own Huawei Mate 20 Pro device. I'm here in London at the global launch, or back from the global launch. I just did an unboxing of this device and now we will do the setup and figure out how much free storage do we got, which apps are pre-installed, what are the first or second or even third impressions of this device, because this is now the, I guess, fourth time I got the device in the last 4 days in my hands. So step number one, grab your SIM card tool and locate the SIM card slot at the bottom of the device. So this is the front side. And now right to the SIM tray, there to the USB port, there's the SIM tray. And take your SIM card tool and pinch into this hole, not into the other one. The other one on the right side is a microphone. Slide out the tray, don't lose it. And then you can put in one nano memory card on one side, or the SIM card on the other side. So I got my SIM card here and I locate it chip up, corner right there, and then I slide it back into the device, hit the on off button which is on the side of the device, and it should now, yes, I feel a vibration, it's turning on. You can see already a lot of fingerprints. This is definitely a device that will get fingerprints all over. I got here the blue version, which I really like, because the blue you got this pattern, it's got a little bit more grip. The black and twilight versions are without these grip feature thingies. Then first step, choose your language. I now choose English. Yes, English, let's get started. I have to agree to the terms of use. Now I can choose to import data if I would want to. So from another Android device, maybe even from the old Mate 10 Pro from last year, or even an iPhone or anything, or a backup from Google or Huawei. But I say no, I skip this step, or I just say next, because I want to know how much free storage I got. Next step, Wi-Fi. I can skip the Wi-Fi connection and use my mobile data connection, but I just choose the hotel Wi-Fi and try to log in. Normally, you select your Wi-Fi and then enter your Wi-Fi password. Then enter your Google email address and Google email address password. And then select or deselect the different Google services you would like to use and then hit accept. Yes, I want to use the assistant voice match thingy. Oh, the assistant already knows my voice, otherwise I would have to confirm it, saying 3 times no, I won't say it. So then hit next, then I can register or log in into the into Huawei ID and their cloud services, but I don't want to. You can do this later, but this is for different designs, for the App Store and everything, but only stuff from Huawei. We know this from other manufacturers as well. Next step, security. Set up fingerprint ID. Yes, please. And this is a really nice thing. First, I changed the unlock method to 4-digit. Okay, it's less secure, but I mean, my PIN is 1, 2, 3, 4. So, but the really neat thing is that we got now an in-print or in-display fingerprint scanner. It's located down here, and you always have to place your thumb or any other part of your body at this place here. And now we're going to scan it. And we get this, the red area is lighting up where it wants to scan my finger. So just follow the instructions where to place your finger, in this case where to place your thumb, and then to continue. And now it wants to scan the edges of my finger, so as well. And I just follow the instructions. Every time the device vibrates, I know when to lift my finger, and this is weird. They are really taking a lot of scans of my finger, but there we go. And no, you can't. Yes, you can insert or save another fingerprint of yours, but not in this setup. You have to go into the settings later. Then next step, of course, the fingerprint is one thing, but the next step is the reason why we do got this big notch on the Mate 20 Pro, not on the P20 Pro. Because for security reasons. Apple is calling it Face ID, Huawei is calling it 3D Face Unlock. It's the same thing. We got an infrared dot projector which throws dots into your face, and then we got this infrared camera which records and scans these dots and then knows this is your face, this is you, and so only you can unlock the device with your face. So we just move around. So the device tries to scan my finger, not the camera. So I'm going now this here. Maybe you can see this as well. and I'm just moving my head around, and that's it. Face enrolled, and we are done. I can now enabling face services for some informations and all these things, but I say no thanks, and I even say no thanks to join the experience program. No, I don't want this. And this is it. Now we are done. And the first step, of course, I head over to settings and try to find out how much free storage do we got. So out of the 128 gigabytes, I got around 14.86. So we got 16 gigabytes of 15 gigabytes used. So this is okay. Less would be better, but still above 110 gigabytes are free. Some apps are pre-installed, so nothing really fancy here. But let's check out which apps are pre-installed. Of course, we got the standard Huawei apps like Phone Manager, Themes, Music, Video, Health, but also High Care. We got some tools here, SIM tools, Recorder, Smart Remote, a flashlight, and all this stuff. But we also get some, let's call them paid apps like eBay, Facebook, Booking. And we also get Google apps, of course. We got Google Search, we got Gmail, we got Maps, YouTube, Music, Photos. We even got the Office apps from Google. And of course, we still got the Google Cards. So if you like to use Google Now and all the stuff, yes, this will work here. It's still setting up. And one thing I just noticed, under the hood is Android Pie, so Android 9. Above is EMUI 9, so the brand new software from Huawei. And we don't, now it's loading. Ooh, Germany against France, so nice. And I'm in the UK to watch this game. We don't get any more micro lags here. This is so smooth operating. Oh, so maybe here, but it's still setting up in the background. But still, this is definitely a nice, smooth experience. Now, what first? Let's check out the fingerprint scanner. Ooh, this was nice and fast. Of course, it's not. This was really fast. Let's compare this. I got here the Mate 10 Pro. Oh, this was okay. I already hit it. This is one of the fastest fingerprint sensors out there. So let's locate the fingerprint in the display. Let's say 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, it was not enabled now. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. And okay, of course, the other fingerprint scanner is faster, but still, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, you notice the old stuff is faster, but still, this is way better than the fingerprint scanner of, for example, the Honor 10, for example. And this is just this is such a nice feature. I mean, this is really, really nice. Next thing, face recognition. Let's try this one out. So it's already scanned and recognized my face, and this is really, really fast. Ooh, definitely nice here. Let's do this again. So hit, swipe. Whoa, this is really fast. I'm pretty sure you can also activate it with double tap or anything like so that you don't have to push the button, but you definitely have to swipe up to unlock it with your face. So what about the display? Let's turn the display brightness up to 100%, and this is a fantastic OLED display. Huawei is not telling us who is building those displays for them, but I mean, in those high numbers, I mean, we are talking about millions and millions of devices. An OLED display, a curved OLED display. There's only one manufacturer out there who can provide these numbers, and this is Samsung. And I'm so pretty 120% sure that this is a Samsung OLED display in this device. So what else? We already checked out the apps. I mean, I'd already talked with you about the cameras. The black and white camera is gone. We now get the wide angle camera. And if you want to operate it, just to give you this excursus here, we got now 1 times 1 times 3 is the optical zoom of the 8 megapixel camera, which got now an OIS, so more stabilized pictures. We got this 5 times hybrid zoom. And then we got this 0.6, and this 0.6 here, this is a wide angle camera lens with, I'm not sure, 40 megapixel or 24, but still, this is a wide angle thing. And the other thing, I mean, I'm in London, maybe you see the skyline up there, but let's try one of those night pictures with keeps the device steady, and it's now with AI and all the stuff. And let's take this picture here. And this is just stunning. I mean, not only you get a nice picture quality of me sitting behind the camera, but you already can recognize the skyline behind the curtain. And this is just such a fantastic thing. Another thing, this is what finally is working. We got now a decent video recording quality. We got the resolution 4K in only 30 frames. So no way to record 4K 60 frames. Yes, we can just select H.2.6 to save some space here. But even then, it's only 4K with 30 frames. So no 60 frames here. But what I wanted to show you is, again, the video recording quality. You can now record 10 minutes of 4K, and this is definitely smooth. We got definitely some sort of video stabilization here. We get so smooth, even by recording. I know this will be a smooth picture, but on the other side, I want you to hear the sound quality. You can now record 10 minutes. Let's start again. Record 10 minutes of 4K. And this is definitely smooth. We got definitely some sort of video stabilization here. We get so smooth, even by recording. So, and this is something, the picture quality by recording and the sound quality is definitely something. Finally, Huawei is giving us a device that will be able to record decent videos. All the other things like AI features, like other video things you can do with the device, this is something for the review. But the first impression or the second or the third impression of this device, it's great, definitely. Yes, of course, I know a lot of people who are telling me, hey, why isn't the display bigger or the battery bigger? I mean, they just presented the Mate 20X for the Chinese market, so 7.12 inches in 5,000 milliampere hours, which will not come to Europe or other any places, so I'm told. But still, I can't believe this is a 4,200 milliampere hours battery built inside. This is so slim and slick. I would compare it definitely from this size feeling. It's heavier, but from the size, like a Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus, for example. And if you compare the Mate 20 Pro with the Mate 10 Pro, just from the design and feeling point of view, this device now feels like the old Mate 9. And I know last year when everybody was talking about this long display and how this is now a design device, in comparison with the new Mate 20 Pro, this is just a different century, just from the design feeling. Of course, this is just something you would expect from the P line, but not from the Mate line. But this is it. This is how to set up the device. If you want to save another finger, I just told you, hit into settings, security, privacy, fingerprint ID, unlock the device with your PIN, and then add a new in-screen fingerprint, and just start scanning your other thumb as well. But this is it for us, guys. I will now do this. I will change the keyboard. The standard keyboard is Swift key. I will just take Gboard, for example, and then I will install all my favorite apps, or at least a lot of them, and then I will head out into this beautiful town of London, and I will take so many videos and pictures with this device. I'm just looking forward to checking out the device. So this is it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.